Prince William has given an emotional tribute to Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe after he was assassinated today. Mr. Abe was shot dead while giving a speech at a political campaign event. Prince William's tribute to the former Japanese PM referred to the warmth and generosity he had shown the royal when he visited. Will said, "I'm deeply saddened to learn of the death of Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. A true statesman and committed leader. I won't forget the warmth and generosity he extended to me during my visit to Japan in 2015. My thoughts are with his family and the people of Japan." The Queen has also issued a message of condolence for Mr. Abe's death, offering her deepest sympathy for the people of Japan. Her Majesty said she and the family were deeply saddened to learn of his death. She added, "I have fond memories of meeting Mr. Abe and his wife during their visit to the United Kingdom in 2016. His love for Japan, and his desire to forge ever closer bonds with the United Kingdom, were clear. I wish to convey my deepest sympathy and condolences to his family and to the people of Japan at this difficult time." Mr. Abe was shot at twice while he was giving a speech on a street in the city of Nara on Friday morning. Security officials at the scene tackled the gunman, and a 41-year-old suspect is now in police custody. The suspect, named as Tetsuya Yamagami, admitted shooting Abe with a homemade gun. Police said Mr. Yamagami had stated he had a grudge against a specific organization. Police officers told a news conference that several other handmade weapons like those used in the attack had been confiscated at the suspect's house. Explosives had also been found at the home. Asked by a member of the Japanese media whether the gunman's intention was to kill Abe, police say only that Mr. Yamagami admitted to shooting the former PM. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida condemned the attack, saying, "It is barbaric and malicious and it cannot be tolerated. This attack was an act of brutality that happened during the elections, the very foundation of our democracy, and is absolutely unforgivable," Mr. Kishida said, speaking before Abe's death was confirmed. The former Prime Minister suffered 2 bullet wounds to the neck in the attack, as well as damage to his heart. The 67-year-old was initially said to be conscious and responsive after the attack, but his condition then worsened. "It's the oddest conundrum about being a royal. The job you've prepared for your whole life begins only after the death of a, hopefully, beloved parent. Prince Charles, for example, has undertaken a 73-year, and, we hope, more to come, apprenticeship to learn how to be a monarch. His life's greatest and most pivotal work begins only upon the death of his mother. Same goes for Charles' heir, Prince William, who will step into the role he was born to do only after Charles dies, may it be in the distant, distant future." William reminded Nicholas Witchell of Marie Claire, via the Mirror, that the milestone won't be an entirely positive one. "I certainly don't lie awake at night waiting or hoping for it," he said. "Because it sadly means my family has moved on, and I don't want that." The prince told Witchell that, although he does have plans to be a modern king, evidence of which he displayed while on tour in the Caribbean recently, he said his future as monarch is not at the top of his priority list. In 2017, William's brother Prince Harry expressed similar views when he addressed the heavy responsibility and weight that comes with being the future monarch of the country, a role he'll never have to undertake, though upon his birth in 1984 he was third in line to the throne, thanks to the births of William's children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. He is now sixth in line. In speaking with Newsweek, Harry said, "Is there anyone of the royal family who wants to be king or queen? I don't think so." He then added that, although no one looks forward to the death of a family member, we will carry out our duties at the right time.